guys, it is Christmas cookie time, which makes me really happy. My personal Christmas tradition is to bake gingerbread cookies, pretty much for myself, because not very many people in the family like it. The kids think they're too spicy. So I am making these today, gluten-free, dairy-free, so actually totally vegan, gingerbread men. And so you'll start with 3 cups of any 1-to-1 gluten-free flour blend. This is just one that my husband got. I don't usually get the bread blend, but it also is multi-purpose. So you just want it to say multi-purpose gluten-free flour blend. I also like the Bob's Red Mill. Let's dump 3 cups of that into your mixer. This is such an easy recipe. You don't have to even cream, butter, and sugar or anything. It pretty much just all goes in and gets mixed up. And then 3/4 cup of brown sugar or coconut sugar. I actually don't pack my brown sugar for this recipe, so I do a loose 3/4 cup because I don't like it as sweet. If you like it sweeter, you can do a packed cup of brown sugar, 3/4 cup of brown sugar. And then our spices. So I like it with a lot of ginger. 1 tablespoon is what this recipe calls for, but I do closer to 2 because, again, I'm making them for me today. But you would normally put like 1 tablespoon and then just adjust the ginger for how spicy you like it. So I have a tablespoon plus of ginger in here, a tablespoon of cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoons of cloves, I'm looking at my notes, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And for my salt, whenever I'm baking, you guys, this is my little secret. Whenever I'm baking, I use this Singing Dog vanilla salt, and it just makes it extra yummy. And then 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And that all goes in. And I'm gonna kind of give it a little pulse just to mix my dry ingredients up a little bit. Seeing a lump of brown sugar in here that I'm going to break up. There we go. And then, while this is mixing, go ahead and add your butter. I'm choking on the ginger powder. And then you want to actually really incorporate the butter into the dry ingredients, so let that go for a minute. And while you're doing that, you can measure out your molasses. So this is the molasses I use. And I'm just going to measure it in the same cup that I had my butter in. 3/4 cup of molasses. And 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm using walnut milk that I made. You can use any alternative milk. Again, if you're not dairy free, you can use dairy milk, whatever you like. So in goes the molasses, along with a little bit of butter that I had left in there. Milk, and mix it up. Okay, the dough is all mixed, so I'm just going to turn it out onto some saran wrap, make a little disc, and it's going to chill for a couple of hours so that we can roll it out and cut out our gingerbread men. I have divided my dough in half, and I'm going to go ahead and roll it out between 2 pieces of parchment paper to about maybe 1/8 of an inch, no, probably 1/4 of an inch thick.
Look at how flat it is. I'm going to make yours that flat. If it gets too thin, snap.
Okay, so now what are we going to do, Luna? We're going to cut out our gingerbread men. We have 2 cookie cutters we could choose from. Which one should we use? The big one?
Even though I love to bake cookies, I don't like gingerbread cookies. And even though I'm helping my mom make these are for my older brothers and sisters and for my other family.
They're actually for me mostly.
She can have these, I guess she can have these, but...
All right, then you're gonna just put these guys, does they look funny? Put them on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper, and you're gonna bake them at 325 for, I don't know how long, maybe 10 minutes.
I'm gonna try something. And
We
somebody's
have
awake.
finished our gingerbread men. They're cooled.
Yes.
And now we're gonna do a royal icing. So we need the yolk of a large egg.
A very large egg. Not that large.
Oh, please don't do that. Let them stand.
But I'm not tall enough.
Welcome to motherhood. And 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. I use organic powdered sugar. This frosting is clearly not vegan. 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, egg white. This is gonna go in the mixer back there. And we're gonna really whip this up, and then I'll show you what it looks like.
Okay, then I want people on this video right now know about gingerbread cookies. I say, don't slap. Did you see the visitor here? The visitor named very nice. His name's cute. The loudest thing you might be hearing is from over there. We're looking at our whipped cream. Mom.
That's a lot. All right, so our royal icing's done. I actually ended up I whipped it for about 3 minutes, and then I added a couple tablespoons of lemon juice because I like lemon icing. We're gonna put it in here, and then we're gonna pipe it on our cookies.
And I'm gonna whip the bowl.
If you want to, you can fill them all the way in.
Mommy,
well.
I eat them.
It's frosted. He's a frosted kind of chubby little man. So we're gonna go ahead and finish doing these, and that's it. Our cookies are done. All right, everyone. Merry Christmas.
And have a good year.